we are giving away a professor's research. All you have to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be picking a winner on Saturday. We'll see you then. Mix. So let's take a look and see how it goes. Alright, so we're in the grand finals. We have Oricorio lead into double Magnemite. It's like having a stroke with the Gumi. But, you know, filling up the board in this matchup is kind of tricky too, because you know, not only are you taken away from the Miraidon, you know, having you want your opponent to knock out the Oricorio or the Gumi at that point. But, you know, the Zera Aura is here, and he's going to get the most value out of his strategy right now, and at least getting the 30 damage out. So, you know, in the mirror match, at least with the Zera Aura, you do have answers to Oricorio, which is actually huge here. You know, Magneton is definitely here, you know, charging up energy as fast as possible. It does look like they're opting in to sacrifice the Oricorio for sure, so it's going to be insane. There's the copycat. So yeah, as predicted, the Zera is definitely gonna hit the field and gonna go in for a quick swing, or maybe evolve into the Magneton in the back, because you do not want to be locked into a 2 retreat cost as well. So it does look like Hana's gonna fill up the board for sure, and yeah, no, he's just gonna keep poking with the Zera and keep charging with the Magnetons in the back. Who would have expected it? Miraidon versus Miraidon is insane. So let's see what, you know, Garchomp could get out of this way, right? He has access to the other Magneton and everything, right? He has a big follow-up play that he could fall back into with Miraidon. You do have access to the Giant Cape as well too. The good thing here is your opponent Hana does not have enough energy to pop off yet. They're actually down to 2 cards. You know, something maybe like a copycat could also, you know, come in clutch and, you know, do something. But, you know, that extra 20 HP really did something crazy. Yeah, nah, that gave me a heart attack. That literally gave me I'm looking back at the stream where he actually shut off his phone. It was kind of insane. Okay. So the Magnezone is going to come out for sure and definitely go in for the quick swing. You know, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like this Gumi tech. Gumi's actually pretty good. Because, like, the Miraidon just force swaps and everything. Alright. He keeps checking the battery. Like, literally, you're in grand finals. Plug that shit in. Oh, here with the Sabrina, that's gonna be huge. What are you gonna sacrifice? You gonna put damage on the Magneton? Or are you gonna sacrifice the Gumi? Tough situation to be in. With all of that energy, mind you, all of that energy in play. He could drop a Miraidon. You do not want to lose your Miraidon. Because the problem here, too, is the Zera Aura just puts an energy, but it cannot swing. Oh, wait. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get the Magnezone? The Gumi is annoying. It's not going to get knocked out for sure. That's actually huge. Because now he's just going to pick up the knockout. With the Magneton, is going to get the free charge. He's going to just add his turn energy. And then he's just going to pop off. Yo. Maybe Gumi is the wave. Gumi might be the wave. That's pretty much it. That's all she wrote. We're going to head into game number 2 with Garchomp 1-2-3 in the lead. Even if he had access to the cape, that would not have caught him. That would not have saved him. Maybe I should hide the screen until they start. But yeah, that was an insane game 1 for grand finals. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the way that actually played out? That it's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that Gumi tech. That Gumi tech is kind of insane. He's having one hell of a run. If anything, this Garchomp guy, Garchomp 1-2-3, has 14 wins and 1 loss today. 14 wins, 1 loss today. Dude, there was a Blaziken Skeldridge deck that went 9-1-2. That was wild. We're not going to talk about that. I just noticed something. All right, getting the Gumi start at in the beginning is pretty good. I mean, I think you have to use Copycat in this situation like this. You know, arguably dropping the cape here to maximize your Copycat is definitely, you know, worth questioning here. But at the same time, you know, this giant cape could make your Miraidon live forever. Or your Magnezone. Magnezone at 170 is pretty nice. It's pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to go in and search for sure. Oh shit, I don't even know what music is playing. I'm going to keep it a stack. Oh yeah. This is good music. This is good finals music. All right, so now they do get the most optimal lead here. That they get the free energy and they get the 2 Magnemites. Is Hannah gonna get access to the Clement or the double Magneton right off the rip? Yo, no shot. This is tough. This is tough. All right, so it does look like he's just going to what do you call it? He said he sold that. Yeah, nah, definitely. Again, my stream is on a 10-minute delay, so to prevent stream sniping in any of these matches. So just letting you know. So thank you guys for coming through and watching, and we are definitely in the grand final. So this is pretty much game number 3 that we're heading into right now. So yeah, nah, it is getting late, and holy, I'm not gonna lie, I have like multiple screens open, and I looked at my OBS and then I saw a little raid alert. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting raided. But you know, thank you, I appreciate you for the raid. You're the GOAT. So let's get this started. Game number 3 is about to start. And your name is Kicks, right? W Kicks in the chat. Alright, so starting off with the Gumi and versus the Magnemite lead from Hannah. Are we going to see access to the Zera Auras here? That's going to be the make it or break it. Okay, so the Zera Aura is here. This is actually looking pretty strong for the homie Hannah here. Are we going to be able to follow up with that? Magnemite pulling up for sure. See, the thing about the Gumi, it's definitely going to make everything more annoying. Hey, he's flexing the Sabrina. He's getting reverse Sabrina. Yo, you go and flex that, and boom, you just get reversed. And that's 50 damage right off the bat. In a game number 3 in Grand Finals, this is not something you want to see. Losing your Magnemite? Wow, that's huge. Hannah might have just stolen this. What is Gumi gonna do for you now? The problem here, Gumi's gonna get knocked out. Now you have to reverse Sabrina. So, like, at least Sabrina's gonna make him, like, you know, he's gonna probably have to retreat to in order to swing with the Zera Aura if he wants to get a little bit greedy. So it did buy him a turn here, because even if he evolves into anything else, it's gonna stop him. Nah, he has a Miraidon. That's what I was gonna get to at, but like he did it way before I said it. Miraidon is just gonna come here and sweep. This is looking like a crazy dominant game from Hannah. Yo, Hannah's just going ham. There's nothing else. Maybe Ori? Ori could save you? Maybe? Ain't no way. That one Sabrina was like the main game changer of this set. That one Sabrina. Alright, so now Magneton is definitely going to evolve here. Miraidon is going to see play for sure. Yeah, this is just looking a little rough. I just don't see a world where, you know, the Garchomp player could come back. I mean, Giant Cape might be nice in a situation like this too. You do have access to Turo, and you do have access to the second Miraidon. Damn, that Pokeball really needed to be second Miraidon, because the second Miraidon would have put him in a actual great situation. He still has a chance to draw or use his second Pokeball. So it's not completely over for Garchomp. No way. Now it's completely over. That was insane. Having the second Miraidon